Hare What'd you say?
Radhe says the three divas.
Who said that?
Radhe. Govind says, let it swing.
Radhe, Govinda.
Haribol, Haribol.
Who else? Who else?
Hare Krishna.
Radhe.
Anubhav.
Anubhav.
Don't know him. Tom is here.
Tom.
Madhu.
Madhu.
Haribol. That's all we can see.
Hare. Oh, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Srila Gaurahari Das, Srila Gaurahari Das, Srila Gaurahari Das, Hari Hari Ram.
Thank you for coming. Nina, do you want to share a realization or anything that you had? If not, I'll sign off. Your choice.
Well,
They can hear it okay from over here?
yeah. Anybody else have anything to say?
No.
Krishna, 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 Krishna.
Dhruv Raj
Krishna,
Tomar.
Krishna.
There's a wave. Or can I do that? Yep. Dhruv Raj Tomar. Do you know him? Or her?
Krishna,
Him?
Krishna.
Well, welcome.
Krishna, Krishna, Krishna. All right, what can we say?
Well,
Buddha Al.
Buddha Al came. Hey, Buddha Al. Hey there, Buddha Al.
Krishna, Krishna, Krishna. Let's
Hare
say
Krishna,
something.
Hare Krishna.
You say something down.
That was our kirtan together. We've been having such a good time with each other.
Yeah, really. Govinda. Yeah. Where do you begin on something like this? It doesn't have any beginning or end. So entering into this atmosphere, leaving the material atmosphere and going to the spiritual atmosphere. It's being prepared more and more and more to exist in this ecstatic atmosphere, a love of Godhead. And we were just talking about, what were we talking about this morning? The order of the spiritual master?
The order.
Yeah. It's like within Vaishnavism, Srila Prabhupada got the order from his spiritual master, Bhakti Siddhanta, to distribute books in English and to preach in English, especially distribute books. He said, if you ever get any money, distribute books. And Prabhupada took that order as his life and soul. And then when he came to America with some funny little books that were printed in India and they're hard to read because of the Devanagari, transliteration and everything, but that's what he had. And he took that order because it was the order from his spiritual master for serving Krishna mission, Lord Chaitanya's mission. And people started to come, and they became disciples, and they helped him. And it was all because of that order, and everything facilitated it. And the temples and the businesses and the Varnashram, it was all kind of came on the edges. The order was distribute the books in English. And Prabhupada did that in a big way. And we just read this morning, they're the law books. Just like Moses was given the law, right? That was my impression. My first impression when I came to the temple for the first time was, wow, this is a Moses thing. You know, I mean, wow, I can feel it. This is like Moses gathering people, you know, together. So they're the law books, and everybody agrees, oh, his books are the law books, okay? Now, another order has been given to manifest the purpose of the law books, the goal of it all, which is ecstatic love of Godhead, and to live it and enter it and experience it, which is the order that's been given to Srila Gaurahari Das. And he's executing that order. He has been for how many years? 35 years? 30 years?
How long?
Sometimes alone, most of the time alone. And now the fruit is coming of this love of Godhead. And people are entering into and serving this new order, which is to distribute this prema, to taste it and distribute it, which means you're going to start to experience it and different manifestations are going to take place. And so this is the new order. And those that follow this new order of the parampara to push this, expand this movement out, they're getting the benefit of it, just like the devotees that followed the order that was given when was it given? 1935 or something? It took Prabhupada a long time to be able to act on it, but he kept it within his heart, and he was preparing and preparing. His whole life was a preparation. And we see this with Srila Gaurahari Das also. So this is the new order. And boy, you can experience it by keep hearing the internet, and this is all Krishna's arrangement so that people everywhere, it doesn't matter where you are, can take advantage of this. Just this morning, there's a new thing going on.
Periscope.
Oh my God, the facility for spreading it, it's not just for, frivolous, silly things. This internet has been given by Krishna to facilitate broadcasting this message, just like they didn't have printing presses. When Bhakti Vinod Thakur, they didn't have a printing press. Everything was handwritten on palm leaves, for goodness sake. And then Krishna supplied the Gutenberg printing press in the late 1800s. And Bhakti Vinod was right on it. He started printing books. And then Bhakti Siddhanta, his son, and pure devotee representative of Krishna, which done his movement, he picked up on that, and he ran with it, told Prabhupada, okay, we've got the facility now, printing books. When I first came in contact was in the early days, we didn't have computers. We didn't even have books yet. They were just being printed. But all these facilities are coming in, and this internet is being supplied by Krishna. So we can communicate wherever we are. We can enter in by hearing from the pure devotee, and that's what we're doing. We're hearing from Srila Gaurahari. And just take advantage of that. It'll all become clear. I'm doing the best I can, for what I am. But, I'm just trying to hang on to life here. But this is taking off. And now, Karuna was doing what with Periscope?
Periscope. I don't know the technology. But he's broadcasting on, there's a new way out there. We just have to learn it.
To connect with people?
To connect with people. To at least get the word out there, get an interest. Because if you don't see it, you don't know what you want. It's just like anything else in the material world. You don't know you even want it until you see it on TV, on a commercial, or you hear about it. And then, otherwise you don't know it's available.
You have to come in contact.
Yes. You don't know it's available until you come in contact.
Either personally or
through the internet. I came through the internet because of a share. So Meena shared. And because I respected Meena, I thought, well, let me see what she's sharing.
I didn't even know what I was doing. I just thought, wow, this is interesting. Put it up there.
Wow. And see, so we never know what our actions are going to cause in the future. One little thing. You never know.
Yeah.
But ultimately, we have to see Krishna's hand in it all.
At some point, you have to have the desire for Krishna's mercy. You have to have that desire at some point. If you don't have it, you come into contact with someone who does have it, who really wants love of God, then your own desire can, just like you see somebody eating something good and you say, hey, you might want that. What are they tasting? That looks good. So then the desire comes up in you because you want to experience what they're experiencing. And that's the kind of preaching that's going on now. We're seeing devotees experiencing something extraordinary, and we're like, some of the responses are, I don't believe it, or this is nonsense. Some of the responses are like that because they don't understand. You're not
and your response may be like that until you repent, change the way you used to think, the way you're thinking. Sometimes the way you're thinking isn't working right. So you just change your way of thinking, and then you open up new opportunity through society.
But someone who's hungry for this, some people are already full already with something else, and so they don't have much of a desire for that. They may be full of material things, or they may be full of misconceptions about Krishna consciousness and spiritual life, and they have all kinds of things that, like Gaurahari explains, until that stuff is cleared out, and you actually have feel like you want something, you have to have desire, some desire. If you're already full, Prabhupada used to give, Prabhupada's examples make a lot of sense to me now. Mm-hmm. He said the glass, you have a glass, and it's full already, then there's no room for anything else to come in. Well, he was talking about it full of Krishna consciousness, then you're protected from Maya. But it works the other way too. If your glass is already full of Maya, then you have no room for Krishna consciousness. Or full of something else.
Whether that be a thought, a belief, or an object,
a misconception, or
anything.
if you're already full, you already think you have Krishna.
You
and
won't
there's no
search.
room for Krishna.
Yeah.
You already think you have Krishna. You make that to one degree or another. For me, I want to always stay in that hungry position. I don't want to ever think that now I've got Krishna, even though I have Krishna now. I don't want to think like that, because there's always more to Krishna.
It's always more.
So this is kind of some of the stuff we're experiencing. It's not just there's philosophy, but it's not just stuck in here. There's a lot going on. It's transformational. It's a lot of fun. So stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
Oh man, stay tuned. Just depend on Krishna, and if you can get some desire to really see some people, devotees tasting something extraordinary, and get some desire for it. Even if there's some aversion in the beginning, still stay, and some desire for it, and Krishna will help, sends the help. That's my words of wisdom for today.
Beautiful.
I never know what's going to come out, Krishna.
That's
All right. Yeah. Hare Krishna, 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 Hare
It's usually my foot
Hare.
in, foot out.
What happened?
Mine's foot in, foot out.
Foot in, foot out. Oops. Sachi's passed out on the couch.
She's still fighting, 3-hour difference.
Oh, okay. She's got a lag.
She's got a little leg there.
She's got a lag. She's leading, though.
She's leading.
She's leading.
She's
She's got a
definitely
lag.
leading, that's for sure.
She's holding on to the tail of what were you holding on to the tail the other day?
Horse.
The horse's
The
tail.
horse's tail.
The transcendental horse. The unicorn.
And the last shall be first.